So I've been seeing this design for some time now, and I decided, okay, let me go through it. Since everybody is doing it, I can see it's going around and trending. So I decided to explain it to you guys so that you can understand it and know how they came about it. So let's go. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Welcome back to J4P Marketers. We are a Lagos-based halal digital marketing agency. We help clients grow their businesses online. If you haven't subscribed to my YouTube channel, please do that now. Subscribe, hit the notification bell, and like, comment. Let us know what you think about our videos. Let's go. So the first thing I did was to open my PIXELLAB. Then go to shape, add shape, and change it to circle. I made sure I selected circle and I centralized it. Then I went to paint to change the color. I changed the color to gradient. I selected gradient and then make sure the gradient I'm selecting is the one I wanted to use, the brown and black gradient. I try to change it, try to make sure the black is at the top because that's where you want the hole to depict. So I try to change the color, I try to get the right gradient, swapping it left and right, trying to make sure it is cool. So finally I got the gradient right, and then I moved to the next one, which is using the eraser tool. So I selected the eraser tool freehand, then I went to the circle eraser, reduce the size, take it to the edge, and then clip it off. Yes, I made a mistake at first then, but I went back, did a redo, then I made the right selection. Yes, I clicked the erase tool, and now you can see the result of the erase tool once I click on the save. Now this is the first stage of the design. We are almost there. This is the first stage of the design. So what I just did is was copy this. I copied this and then turned it upside down. Then make sure I size it at the center, put it at the center. Then I reduced the size. Then place it back at the top, the tip that was erased. So I place it at the tip that was erased. Centralize it. Make sure it fits into the erased tip of the original copy. Now, basically, this has solved everything. I've finished designing. It's that simple. But something came to my mind while I was designing. I was like, okay, why don't I go further and try and do my own style? Let me put some flavors into it. Let us do something new and nice. So I thought of it for a long time. I was like, okay, what would I do? Should I start it? So an idea popped into my mind, and that's when I said, okay, I'm going to do this. I'm going to try the shade. Let me see what shades can give me. So I started walking around the shades. So I gave it a stroke, a shadow stroke, and then started making it feel so much alive, like a 3D. So I started playing with the shadow stroke to see the one that fits in. Let me see what I can create that is different from what people have been creating. So I just play with the shadow, change the position, try and bring it up and front, down and up, try to make something different. So as I continue playing with the shadow, I started realizing a lot of things, which is okay. I can bring out another design from this. You can see that it's already looking so much different from the normal. So I was thinking, in fact, what was the essence of all this in self? Okay, maybe it's just a pot self. Maybe let me see. It can be a pot. Let me see if it can form a pot, but it was not making sense. So I thought, okay, I can do something better. What can I do again? So I said, okay, let me give some nice design again. So I put on the shadow. I said, okay, let me try the shadow. I put on the shadow and enabled it. So I increased the blur radius of the shadow. I reduced it. It was not giving me the vibe I wanted. So I increased, I reduced, I increased, I reduced. I was like, okay, let me see. Let me shift it to the side. I shifted it to the side. It was not still giving me that vibe. I shifted it to the other side. I was not thinking, should I just work only with the shadow? But maybe no, maybe not. I was like, okay, let me just continue checking. Let me check, and see what will happen. I brought it down. I took it up. It was not still giving that vibe. So immediately I took it up to this place. I noticed something that, okay, I can put something inside this hole. Since that thing was depicting a hole, I can also put something inside the hole. So I thought of it. I said, okay, now this is what I will do. I will bring in a shape and I will take it to the back, of course, make it a circle, and I again put it a little bit inside the hole to make it unique from what I've been seeing online. It's basic designing. I just took it behind, just to make sure it is behind, and then let's see what it can form. Wow, I was surprised. I was like, seriously? So this is nice. So if I can do this, then that means I can do some other things. So let me see what I can do. So I went on again, went to the merging tool, try to select the merging tool and merge it together so it does not move away from its position. So another idea has already come to my mind. I was like, okay, I'm going to just keep producing something nice. So I did a copy and then I tried to minimize it and put it into the hole. Let's see what happens if I put it into the hole. Then after putting it into the hole, I noticed that something nice came up. I was like, wow, okay, this is like a layer. I can have something like on top of something, somewhere looking like a cup, something like a drinking jar. So I was like, wow, why don't I just continue this? So I continued again. I went put another one again inside it. I was like, wow, this is nice. Okay, let me just close the final one. So I created another one, the last one, then I put it into the small hole that is there to create a shape that I was like, wow, so this is nice. Basically, this is how I created this design, and it was so fun because I was just trying to have fun with graphic design, especially with PIXELLAB, and I really enjoyed myself. Of course, you want to do more than yourself. So I created another copy again. I said, no, I must create another copy. I created another copy. Let me insert it into this hole. Let me see what happens. So I inserted it into that same hole. I brought out another shape again, which is the last part of the shape you are seeing. Give it a tiny mouthpiece. Then I was like, wow, this is nice. I think I've made something nice. I think I've made something nice. So what I learned from this is that you can make layers by just repeating, copying and copying. All you need to do, make sure that the shadow is underneath and it's showing well. Thank you very much. Please subscribe.